And Matt and Jay know that very well.
Except with NASA.
Always questioning, right?
Oh, what's the weather word going to be then?
See, there's a question for Matt.
Hey, Betsy knows her NASA. She loves that stuff. And I do too, actually. And so we're going to tie the weather word into that today. The whole mission here is, yes, to moon, but ultimately to Mars.
Right.
So your weather word is Martian.
Martian.
Yeah.
As in relating to Mars.
As one from Mars.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I don't think that's ever been added to a weather forecast.
No, it hasn't. This is going to be a first.
Some of these words probably, not that one. We'll get it in. Live look at Lake Erie. There's the crib way out there. Look at visibility, kind of murky out over the lake, but we did see some sun peaks today. Clouds, they've been coming and going throughout the day today. A little bit thicker earlier today. Some of you saw snowflakes, saw some raindrops as well. Everything's starting to calm down here this evening as this weak system kind of slides through. Bigger one later this week. It's been a mild start to January. Everyone knows that. 2023, as we've rung in the year so far, our coldest day has been 35 degrees. That's it. Everything else has been above 35. We've had some 50-degree days as well. Saturday's the first day that we go below 35. We're forecasting 31 degrees. I was going back in time. It's only happened once in the last 29 years that we've had a less than 35-degree day occur this late into the year so far. So this is kind of rare territory in terms of the mild air and the longevity of it. The other thing is we haven't had any snow. We're at 7 inches still at Hopkins. We averaged 22 inches by now. That's just the midpoint, right? Look at Akron, 8.4 in the bucket. They've only had about 8 inches below average there. Then Buffalo obviously got nailed earlier. But perhaps you're a Martian visiting Cleveland, right? A lot of you. Not going to say anything about family members or anything like that. But you're probably saying this is easy in Cleveland. I heard Cleveland was, really snowy. Well, not the case so far this year. And it's not going to be the case until later on this week where we get just a little taste of what January can bring. Temperatures right now near 40 degrees. We've got the clouds around. We do have a little bit of clearing in spots. That system looked pretty impressive on radar. Had some spitting snow out towards eastern Cuyahoga, Ashtabula, Lake Geauga counties. Had a little bit of raindrop down towards the Mansfield area. All that's starting to dwindle in coverage as we've got drier air working into the system. This is it. I mean, this is like the little engine that quit, not doing a whole lot right now, and we weren't expecting a lot. What is going to do a lot? This system out towards the west. This is the one that hit California again this morning, yet another storm. They had a squall line with thunder and lightning galore. With severe thunderstorm warnings, that went up into the mountains, produced whiteout conditions. Just a nasty system out there. A piece of that energy comes east, and as it does, it's going to pull up warm Gulf of Mexico air, and we're going to warm up over the next couple days. You'll feel it tomorrow, and you'll really feel it on Thursday, where we're approaching 50 degrees in spots. And look at all the warm air. Look at Dallas right now, 81 degrees. Compare that with not very cold air off towards the north, and that's where we're going to stay over the next couple of days. So tonight, seasonably cold. We're back down to the 30s. We'll see some clearing of the skies. I think 20s in outlying locations. Pretty quiet start to your Wednesday as well. National Design Hour by our forecasters has some clouds coming and going. Rain chances will start to increase later in the day. It'll just be isolated, if anything. This is out in advance of that system. You look at temperatures, though, up into the 40s and well into the 40s tomorrow, with just scattered showers tomorrow evening. And then Thursday, that's when the rain moves in with this system. Temperatures will stay mild Wednesday night. Here comes the rain, noon, 1, 2 o'clock. We'll likely have a wall of water coming in. Here's your Thursday evening rush hour. Temperatures again range from 50s to 30s. And then we start to change things over to snow. How much snow are we talking on the backside of this system? Well, we'll talk about that more in the extended forecast coming up in the next half hour. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Temperatures heading on down back to the 30s, which is just barely below average for the weekend, and we bounce right out of it. How about that, with more rain on the way next week and another mild week expected. So this January certainly not producing those bitter cold temperatures that we come to expect, at least not yet, guys.
Okay, Matt, thank you. We'll take wet and rainy for next week, I guess.